Yeah, hello Mike. How you doing? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm fine. I just completed a high potential script for my YouTube channel and I was wondering, could you happen to stop by to give me a hand? I want someone to help me shoot it because it has a lot of things that I can't take care of by myself. Oh, man. Yeah. Oh, then I guess you have to take care of it. Yeah, sure. No problem. No problem. Things happen. Things happen. Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess I'll have to try to find other options. All right, thanks. Have a great day. Stay safe, all right? Hope I have the focus right. Yes, I think I do. What's up, guys? Hope you're all doing great. This is Kobe Shots again, and today, of course, I have yet another wonderful video for you as always. Today, we're going to look at something in relation to video production. Do you have this wonderful idea that you guys want to show forth to your friends, to your family, and to the world as a whole? And you don't have, unfortunately, anybody in the house to help you execute this project? Don't worry, because you're in luck. You've just found the right video. And I'm going to show you in just a few tips how you can confidently and efficiently execute these video projects to the highest pedigree. So without much ado, let us get right into the video and see what the tips have for us. If you're all by yourself but you still want to execute these projects, it is very possible because there are a number of things that you can equip yourself to use to still make it possible to have these projects executed in the right manner. The very first thing that I'm going to recommend to you, or the very first option of an equipment that I'm going to recommend to you is the tripod. The tripod is very useful because you can have somewhere to mount your camera to keep it still. And in addition to that, you're going to have the opportunity to change the height of the tripod depending on exactly what you're shooting. So for instance, if you're sitting on a high level and the tripod is kind of short in height, the tripod having those adjustments can help you increase the height to the particular point where you need it. And if in addition to that you want to film a scene and the height is not in the right position as you had it as a correct position when you were shooting yourself, you can then just reduce the height of it and make your adjustments in the right manner. So tripod is a very good recommendation if you want to film all by yourself. And in addition to all these that I've said, again, you can have a lot of variety in the tripods that you can make your choices from. We have the small tripod, just like what you're seeing on the screen right now. I own this and I use it for my vlogs, and it comes in handy so much because first of all, it helps me have the camera mounted on something and I keep it in my hand and I can move around with it and still have reasonably steady shots. So these are good recommendations that you can look into. The second tip is that you can use a gimbal. The gimbal has a lot of ways that you can operate it, and it has a lot of functions. You can use it, of course, to steady your shots and move with it. But this is another way that you can use your gimbal just like you are using a tripod. The gimbal has a mount right underneath the battery. I'm using a Ronin S, and that's why I'm talking about the battery, because that's how it's made. And you can just simply mount the gimbal right on top of a tripod, just like you can see in the video right now. And you can use that to increase the height, just like in the first option or in the first recommendation I told you about the usefulness of the tripod, that you can increase the height. So in addition to the gimbal attached to the tripod, you can adjust the height to the level that you want. You can also use the app in your phone that you use to calibrate the settings of the gimbal to give it motion and to assume camera movement like you see in the video right now. And I can use the app to track my movement. So the first thing I need to do, of course, is to position the tripod with a gimbal. But you can equally decide not to attach the gimbal or to mount the gimbal to a tripod, depending on the kind of height and the kind of angle that you want to achieve your shots in. So I can position the gimbal on the ground and track my movement with the app. The third tip that I want to share with you is to use an external monitor or to have a camera that has a flip out screen like what I'm using right now. Having a camera with a flip out screen or an external monitor attached to the camera is gonna save your life a ton, because I'm just shooting everything all by myself and I need to film myself included. I have to have a flip out screen so that I can see myself whilst I am framing my shots. And in addition to that, you're going to find your focus spot on very easily because you can see yourself whilst you're focusing, and it's going to save your life so much, as opposed to a camera that has a fixed screen that you're going to have to go back and forth to see if your framing is right and to also get your focusing also right. The fourth tip is to use a stand-in. And what do I mean by stand-in? A stand-in is simply something that assumes exactly what is supposed to be shot. So for in the case of you being the subject and you need to focus on something, for instance, you don't have a camera that has a flip out screen, you're gonna have to use a stand-in, something like a tripod or a light stand that is in similar heights of you, so that you can focus on it and frame it right before you get right into the frame, and you can have that self-assurance that you have everything spot on. The fifth tip is to shoot with extra cushion. And what do I mean by shoot with extra cushion? I simply mean shoot with a lot of real estate in the frame, and this is going to help you achieve camera movement like you would use a slider or handheld techniques to achieve. And how do you achieve this simulation of camera movement? You can use a video editing software like Premiere Pro, and with the help of keyframes you can assume camera movement with that particular shot, because you can zoom in and of course you're not going to lose all the important details that you want to keep in the frame. The sixth tip is very simple and very self-explanatory. Please shoot with a lot of different angles and a lot of shot sizes, and this is going to make your video a whole lot better. How is this going to happen? You're going to have a lot of varying shots that are very interesting. Some may be low angles, others can be from the top, to tell the story in a different way, in a very interesting way, other than just having the same shot sizes, the same angles playing through the video. It's going to make your audience have every reason to click away because they're going to be bored by your video. So try to shoot with a lot of different shot sizes and a lot of varying angles so that you can tell your story in a very interesting way, and your audience are not going to have any reason of a sort to click away. The last and final tip that I want to give you as a bonus is that you have to be yourself. You have to be yourself so that you can feel confident about your personality, and you can have audience who connect with you because they know you are very real about whatever that you are giving them as a delivery, or whatever that you're presenting to them. If it's a tutorial, if it's a storyline that you have yourself involved, please try to be true to yourself and be confident in who you are, and your audience are going to have that connection with you, and they will never click away on your videos because they feel that they are with someone who's very true about themselves. And this brings us to the end of the video. If you loved this video, please hit the thumbs up button and share with your friends on every social media platform so that they don't miss out on all these wonderful tips. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and turn on the push notification button to even make it better so that you'll be notified of every future video that I'll be uploading over here onto my YouTube channel. Until the next video, I'll catch you later. See you.